Hello, mountain bikers. Jeff Bryans here with another product review, this time the Santa Cruz Reserve 30 wheel set. Full transparency, I did get this wheel set for free back when I was a product tester at Vital MTB. I have no affiliation with Santa Cruz. I don't even think they have my email address, but I want to be really clear about how I got a product at the top of every review, just out of, again, transparency's sake. I make no money from this YouTube channel at the moment, so I don't think it's that big of a thing. And like I said, there's no biases here in that I don't have a relationship with Santa Cruz. Anyway, let's get into it. Why am I doing this? I've already posted a review on this wheel set. You can go check it out at Vital. A lot of those thoughts still stand. However, something kind of unprecedented happened for me in that I ended up relacing the rear wheel. The hub was fine, the rim was fine, but the spokes were failing fairly consistently. This is pretty unprecedented for me to get to the point in a wheel's life where the spoke is really the weak point. That's pretty cool. That's pretty impressive. So I thought let's do a long-term look at this wheel set. And now that bikes have changed a little bit, they really have over the last few years, and other wheels have entered the game. I'll give my thoughts as to whether or not this wheel set is worth purchasing, especially considering the price tag. Worth noting, I did run Cushcore for a lot of the wheel's life thus far. That's obviously going to bode well for rim life and durability. That said, we've all seen the Danny McCaskill video where he tries to break the rim, and he eventually does, but it's pretty hard to do it. On the flip side, we probably all saw the Pink Bike review where they were able to break the rim really early. Who knows if that was like some mold early pre-production thing or if they were trying to break, who knows? But most of the internet, most of those that I've talked to, actually everybody I've talked to that has bought a set of these has been unable to break them. So I really do think this is one of the most durable carbon wheel sets on the market. Couple other caveats. I am 200 pounds, so I am pretty hard on wheels. I still ride a lot. I still race at the quote-unquote pro level, at least in the United States, on a regional basis, which is to say I'm not really a pro. But I do ride pretty hard. That said, I'm not like the wheel tester I was when I was 22. I'd go through like a set of rims, I don't know, like every 2 weeks because I'd be shorting stuff and just running into stuff and smashing. And I'm much smoother and much more aware of what I'm capable of. So that goes either way, I think. I ride a lot, but I'm not some heinous, wheel tester like I used to be. Heinous? I don't know if that's the right word. Whatever. Let's move on. So let's get to the performance. It's a very good performing wheel set. Just no two ways about it. One of the better analogies I can think on this one is going for the top shelf booze over the, let's say, mid shelf or well. It's like they're all going to work. They're all going to do the trick. Those with discerning taste will definitely note the top shelf stuff to be markedly better than the well and better than the mid grade stuff too. And that's kind of my biggest thoughts these days on performance of wheels. It's not night and day. It's not something, in my opinion, you're going to go ahead and slap these on your enduro bike and be like, oh my God, this makes the bike. There was a time where putting carbon fiber wheels on a more flex-prone frame could really help keep the bike, let's say, putting the power or input the direction you wanted it to. There was also a time that carbon wheels were so incredibly harsh and prone to deflection that they actually took away ride quality. There's still wheels like this out there that I would steer away from. This is one of the best carbon fiber wheel sets I've personally used, but I'm also kind of a beer on the back of a tailgate kind of guy. So what's that mean for whether or not I'd buy them? I probably wouldn't buy them is what it means. It's got a lifetime warranty. Like I've said, the durability is very much there, but being that I pay for all my stuff these days, I'm always looking for, maybe the best. I'm always looking for a better suspension product, maybe a better set of tires, a frame that I really will jive with. High-end wheels are pretty low on the list this side of my cross-country race bike. And even then, I haven't been able to afford or find a set of high-end wheels that I'm willing to buy. There's a lot of reasons, like I've kind of touched on, but it's just not that discernible. And yes, even though they have a lifetime warranty, I'm flipping bikes too much to really make that worth it. Those that do have the money and those that maybe aren't racing as their like prime focus, I'll get to that in 1 second. It's a great product. You can't knock it. You just can't. It's a hell of a wheel set and arguably one of the best out there. What I meant by the racer maybe finding a little more success with an aluminum wheel set is that in a race situation, you don't want a flat. And carbon fiber wheels are notorious for adding to the possibility of a flat. And if you go through like the EWS pits, you're going to see most riders are on aluminum wheels. It's maybe changing a little bit, but a lot of the reason behind that is if you smash something really hard, like totally screw up, and you're able to dent the rim, even with cush core and even with your double down tires or whatever, you're going to likely cut that tire if you've got carbon wheels on, and you're probably going to dent the rim and finish the run if you've got aluminum rims, wheels, whatever on. So that's what I mean by if you're a racer, you may want to stick to aluminum. The other thing is there's a fatigue element. This goes either direction. On one hand, maybe the carbon wheels are a little lighter, a little less fatigue there. On the other end, they can be a little more prone to deflection. You end up grabbing the bar a little tighter. They don't quite find the line the same. So I'll take that for what it's worth. So sorry to be so vague on the, what I really think of them, but yeah, I'm sticking by it. I wouldn't necessarily buy these myself, but if you're in the market, it's a great wheel set, obviously very durable, but wheels are one of those things that I think we put way too much emphasis on as far as performance with respect to our 35, 33, 38 pound enduro bikes. And when I state those numbers, I'm being very realistic. I weigh my bikes with tools on them, with water bottle mount. I don't put the bottle itself, but we're talking heavy bikes. I'm 99% sure most of us aren't going to notice a difference in our enjoyment of the ride, plus or minus 100 grams, 150 grams of wheel weight. So I really appreciate everybody watching this channel, checking it out, subscribing. I really aim to do more with it as the summer months come around. I've got a lot of product in the queue. Some I can talk about, such as the Specialized Enduro, the Fox 38. Some I can't. I still have enough friends from my old racing days that I'm excited to be able to show off some product here that maybe people don't even know is coming down the pipe. Anyway, be safe out there and have a blast on the trails. Cheers.